Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another gold completion guide on my channel. Today, we are going over the new EM2. Now, this gun is actually really good, and I've been really enjoying it, which is good because it just makes it that much better trying to get gold. Just like the other ARs in Cold War, we have to go through the same challenges. We have to do 300 eliminations, 100 headshots, 5 kills without dying 20 times, 50 long shots, 75 enemies detected, shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover, and last but not least, kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times in multiplayer. Now, anybody can do this, but the thing is doing it efficiently, and that's what we're going over today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. I'm giving you guys 5 seconds to hit that like and subscribe button, or you will be seeing this spider in the middle of the night. Starting off with getting 300 eliminations. Please do not worry about this whatsoever. Just continue to play the game. Now, I would recommend playing fast-paced maps with respawn game modes. So right now, as there is Nuketown 24/7. Please play this to level this up. I would also recommend using a double weapon XP token if you have that, so that you can get through these levels a little faster. But 300 eliminations, don't even think about it. 100 headshot medals with the EM2 in multiplayer. Now, this is another one that you don't really have to worry about. The only thing that I recommend with this is, again, smaller maps, as it's easier to get more kills. Aim for the head and use pretty much any kind of reticle. If you are playing smaller maps like I'm mentioning, I would recommend the optic sights, either the microflex LED or the millstop reflex. You can even do with the quick dot. These are all smaller magnification sights, and it's easier to hit those headshots close range. Again, not one that I would really worry about. As you're completing other challenges, you'll complete that one really easily. Moving on to 5 kills without dying 20 times. Once again, don't worry about this. If you're struggling with this, what I do is I run out, get 2 or 3 kills very quickly, and then I pull back and use cars, head glitches to your advantage to get those last 2 or 3 kills, and then you have your bloodthirsty. So once again, push up, get 2 or 3 kills, quickly pull back, and then get those last couple kills. If that's even hard for you, just play slow. There's nothing wrong with playing smart and slow in Call of Duty. Next, we have the 50 long shots. Now, this one you're going to have to work on a little bit. I still run Nuketown for this. I go into hardcore Nuketown 24/7. Now, if you don't have Nuketown 24/7, please just play hardcore. What I do is I go onto my attachments and either put a 2x sight or a 3x sight. If you want to go all the way, you can put a 4x sight. And I just sit in the back corner of the map, aim down Nuketown, and just wait for people to cross. Now, this is a very dickish move, but it's the fastest way to get long shots by far. You'll complete this in 2 or 3 games. Again, hardcore, Nuketown, or just whatever map. Go to some back corner where you can see far ways, put on a high magnification sight, and you're set. 2 or 3 games and you'll complete it. Kill 75 enemies detected, stunned, or blinded by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades in multiplayer. Now, this one's a little bit annoying. This was the last one that I was able to complete. There's a few things that I ran to make this easier. One is flashbangs. Flashbangs or stun grenades. This is a great way you can throw the grenade, wait for it to hit them, and then kill them, and that counts as one. Sometimes I'll go sit on the opposite side of where they're spawning, like behind them. And as people cross me, I'll just toss one of these, wait for it to hit them, and then I'll kill them. I also run the jammer field upgrade, as I'm pretty certain this counts as those if they're in the range and you kill them. I haven't been able to figure out that 100%. So if you know, please let us know. But this is what I use all the time, and it works fine for me. Next, I go over to my score streaks, and I run the spy plane, the counter spy plane, and the harp. Now, these all have to do with blinding an enemy somehow, detecting an enemy. So if you have these up in the air, and you slay out, you'll be able to complete this challenge very quickly. Now, this, again, was one of the last ones that I was able to do, so it will take a little bit longer, but make sure that you have those score streaks on, the stun grenades, and you'll be good to go. Next one is shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover from you in multiplayer. Now, this is one of the most annoying ones to do. Again, Nuketown is your friend. What I just had to do is take people off head glitches. There's not much else that you can do. This kind of just depends on the other enemy or the other team, how they're playing, which I hate those. It's not how good you're playing, it's how bad the other people are playing. But every time that someone went up into the window, I would just try my best to take them out of that window, as that counts as an easy one. The box in the middle of the map and the bus, that's a good one. I did this very easily when Hijack was out. You can take them off of the top ledges. Just any map you can play this, just really work on taking people off head glitches, going to areas that you know people will head glitch quite a bit. Stay there, wait for them to pop up, and take them out. If needed, you can run a higher magnification sight, as this will help you take people off head glitches. And just use stuff with recoil control attachments, so that will also help quite a bit taking people off. You don't want your gun flying up in the air every time you shoot a bullet when you're trying to be super precise. Last but not least, kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. Once again, best way to do this, Nuketown 24/7, smaller maps. You can even go into like free-for-all, as everybody's your enemy, and it's a lot easier to get multiple kills at a time. Hardpoint is a good one. People keep rushing to the hardpoint, and you can take multiple enemies off at a time. This gun in general was just honestly one of my easier ones to get gold. I knocked it out in just a couple hours, so I know that you guys definitely can too. Show you the attachments that I was running. I run Gunfighter so that I can use all of them. You don't really have to. Optic, I've been using the mill stop, muzzle, the muzzle brake. You can honestly use whatever. Maybe the agency suppressor might be pretty good, depending if you're doing long shots. If you're doing long shots, please don't do that, as it hurts your damage range. But overall, the agency suppressor, you can't really go wrong. My barrel, I put on the 25.1-inch reinforced heavy. If you're doing long shots, you can go all the way, do the 25.8 task force, as this helps a lot with your effective damage range, and you get plus 6% damage. Now, I would only recommend using that if you're going for long shots, or maybe even the takedown barrel. That's up to you. After that, I would take it off, as it's not really needed and would hurt you more than it would help you. Body, I go with the 5 milliwatt laser. That's easy close quarter kills, hip firing, especially when you're going for the bloodthirsties. It's really helpful in those situations. Underbarrel, I haven't changed this. I use the infiltrator grip. I would probably recommend the field agent grip or the bruiser grip. The bruiser grip only gives you positive, so that's probably the way to go. I would say the bruiser grip. Magazine, this is up to use. I just use the 30 round mags, as it doesn't really give me that many negatives, as some of these other ones definitely can, like the aim down sight speed. You don't want anything that gives you negative on your aim down sight speed, especially with an AR on smaller range maps. So I would say either the jungle style mags or the 30 rounds. I go with 30 rounds, no complaints from me. Handle, I would go with the airborne elastic wrap. This helps a lot with your flinch resistance and your aim down sight time. Last but not least, I go with the CQB pad, as this helps with sprint to fire time. And the only negative is the hip fire accuracy, but we're kind of compensating with that with the 5 milliwatt laser. So once again, some quick tips. Play smaller maps, play like hardpoint, anything that you're having troubles with, even the long shots or the killing 2 enemies multiple times rapidly. You can go into hardcore, and that's going to be your best way to complete those. If you have any other questions, make sure to drop them down in the comments. I'm usually really good at responding fairly quickly, as I'm always on my phone. Literally every time that y'all comment, it goes straight to a notification to my phone. And then I have a list here of everybody that comments, so I see literally everything. Don't worry, guys, just comment and I will reply as fast as I can. If this has helped you in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it helps me more than you guys will ever know. You could be the next step to making this my career, as that's what I've been working for so long, and I'm gonna make it happen. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.